Hi all, NeoElf here. Thanks for tuning in to the first video of my instructional series on frequencies and how they relate to the mind, to meditations, and to magic, in particular sound healing. In this series, I'll be discussing, of course, frequency in general, but also those specific frequencies commonly used in meditations that are associated with sound healing, such as the popular solfeggio frequencies. I'll also be touching on different aspects of time, sound, waveforms, music, light, energy, chakras, tunings, scales, brainwaves, binaural beats, monaural beats, isochronic tones, and also a few mathematical concepts which I promise will be painless, quite simple to comprehend. I'll actually be applying both mathematics along with some numerology. All of the information will be based on both research, my own, along with research compiled by others that are popular in the related fields of sound, energy, music, vibration, maths, etc., and my own intuitive insights. I'd urge everyone currently watching to do the same, because you may see something that I don't, and I'd love for you to share it in the comments below if so. The math simply can't be avoided as it's essential for measurements and proper understanding of specific concepts related to sound and to music. Things like amplitude, phase, wavelengths, etc. In fact, it could be said that music is math actually. So don't let the math intimidate you, because I'll be using more visual examples, graphs and whatnot, than I will numbers. And I certainly won't expect you to do much, if any, computations, as I'll be doing most of them already for you. There are several reasons why I've decided to make these instructional videos. One is that when I first began exploring meditations and sound healing on the internet, and in particular YouTube videos, many of the meditations, actually most of them, would be labeled with titles such as 528 Hertz Love Meditation, or Root Chakra Meditation, or something similar. Now, being the curious guy I am, when I read these different titles, I had some thoughts and had to ask myself some questions like, well, okay, 528 Hertz Love Meditation, that sounds great, but what's the number 528 all about? What does that number have to do with love? I also, admittedly, for most of my life, hadn't a clue about a chakra, much less the root or muladhara chakra. So if you're currently where I was in that regard, please don't feel bad, because I'll be going over that system as well, and it too is quite simple to understand, and it's basically just a model that it relates to our body and to energy. Another reason is because sound is powerful, and it's more powerful than it may appear on the surface even. And there's a few reasons why I state that. One is, in certain religions, if not many or all of them even, though perhaps using different words and parables, it's said often that God created with the word, and that is to say via language and via sound. Two would be that science has the understanding that everything is in constant motion and is constantly vibrating. Those vibrations are waves that just come in different forms. Yes, light, etc., but also sound. Three, music moves us. People dance. People are moved physically, emotionally, and spiritually by sound. Four, certain sound frequencies, though not heard by humans, are heard by different animals and may still have an effect on us, despite not being audible to our ears. Just because we can't sense it via our ears or hearing doesn't mean we're not sensing it in other ways or on different levels. Having stated that last reason in particular for sound being incredibly powerful, I want to be very clear in that all meditations that you'll find on my channel Those I've created, at least. I can't speak for some I may link to at some point, but all that are in my playlists created by me will contain no subliminal programming unless I specifically state that in the video itself and or on the video page. Any subliminals, and what I mean by that is frequencies that can't be heard yet still exist in the audio and or video file. Anyway, any that I include will be frequencies that correspond to, and this is based on both my own research and that of others well known, only positive in nature, i.e. to increase a feeling of love, for self-confidence, for happiness, etc. So please know that on my YouTube channel, you'll find with all meditations very specific information, such as specific frequencies used, the length of time intervals that they're being used, their known effects, and all other relevant data associated with both the audio and the video, so that you know exactly what you can expect to be seeing and hearing, and also can, of course, research all of the given specifics given the data I'm providing more yourself. And so, with that, know that my next video in this series will cover time and frequency in general. So please like or subscribe if you like, and I thank you for tuning in today. Namaste.